What can you see here in the desert at the water's edge? There are times in our lives when we are able to see what we could not see before. And often it comes to us from out of the blue. What can you see in the warm desert wind?
Now we're flying over the desert, and to the west of us is Las Vegas, and to the southeast of us is the Grand Canyon. And it was 15 years ago, hovering over this area in a helicopter, that the idea became very clear to me.
The vision of Lake Las Vegas Resort began in 1986, when Ron Bodecker, chairman of Transcontinental Properties, saw a possibility in the landscape of this high Nevada desert that others had said was impossible, 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 impossible.
In 1986, several thousand feet above the sand, Ron Bodecker saw a lake in the desert.
It could be said that the notion of a lake came to Ron Bodecker out of the blue. But it could also be said that he had spent the better part of his life getting ready to see it.
It was in the 70s that we went to Italy and I saw Lake Como. And what I remember about that trip was that the mountains kind of cascaded down to the edge of the water, and then niched into the side of the hillsides were these quaint little villages, and they too went right down to the water's edge.
From the window of the helicopter, that memory came back to Ron Bodecker, and he began to see how a resort would grow up around a deep blue lake that didn't yet exist. He saw a collection of some of the world's finest golf courses. In the sands of the desert, he saw picturesque villages at the edge of the water, plus a small town center that would serve the needs of the people who lived here. He saw an oasis right here in Nevada, between Las Vegas and Lake Mead.
This village is Monolago Village. It took over 20 years to become a reality. The second village is Isabella. It's at the opposite end of the lake, and that will only take us 5 years. When you make a decision to, in fact, invest part of your life in a project like Lake Las Vegas, the magnitude of that project, you need to know what to do to set it apart from anything else.
You need to know what to do to set it apart from anything else.
The qualities that distinguish Lake Las Vegas are known as differentiators. There are 6 of them. And together they make Lake Las Vegas unlike any place on Earth.
1. The breathtakingly beautiful high desert setting.
The warmth of the desert sun, tempered by the altitude. Clear indigo blue skies, cooling breezes, the orange and purple of sandstone and shale mountains as a backdrop.
2. The deep blue lake.
An almost miraculous expanse of water up to 190 feet deep cools the breezes of Lake Las Vegas. There are 10 miles of privately owned shoreline adorned by inlets, wetlands, and outcrops. With no powerboats here, it's a paradise of sailing, windsurfing, kayaking, fishing, and quiet inspiration.
3. Natural wonders nearby.
The Grand Canyon, Lake Mead, Valley of Fire, Red Rock Canyon and Bryce Canyon, Zion National Park, a world of wonders. Here you have access to the inaccessible and the deep personal satisfaction of knowing the part you play in Lake Las Vegas is helping to maintain and preserve these natural treasures.
4. The excitement, the glamour, the magic. Next door.
Lake Las Vegas is a world away, yet just a few minutes' drive from Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world.
5. Extraordinary golf.
4 masterpieces in one resort, each carrying the signature of its designer. Weiskopf, Fazio, and 2 Nicklaus courses. This is the world's most comprehensive golf experience in the desert.
And 6. The endless charm of Mediterranean villages.
Montelago in the south is inspired by the Italian lake country. The Ritz reflects a Tuscan theme. The Hyatt Regency, Morocco. Loews, the Grecian Peninsula. And now, Isla Bella, the island village at the north end of the resort, takes its inspiration from the southern Spanish towns of the Costa del Sol. This is a large, living lake, and it's privately owned. By day, the sun intensifies the deep blue calm. At night, the stars dance across the water.
"17 miles from the neon of the Strip, Lake Las Vegas Resort is candlelight in the desert. All the energy and entertainment you expect is available. But so too is the solitude, the romance, and the beauty of the night.
Go all in at the casino. Gaze at Venus through the reflecting telescopes of Celestial Park. Walk the torchlit path above the lakeside. From a waterfront table, hear the blues under a canopy of stars. Do it all, or do nothing at all.
Lake Las Vegas Resort is an idyllic meeting place.
Here, desert meets water. Old World Mediterranean meets the Southwest. Nicklaus meets Weiskopf meets Fazio. And sophistication meets the wild.
Here, where a cool, deep lake meets the intense clarity of the desert sky, a sophisticated resort rises out of the blue. Lake Las Vegas Resort, the wonder of nature, the imagination of man.